Yep.
Pitcher.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we are rolling.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.
Welcome to Trap Stocks. Today is February 2nd, 2021. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
And we want to give a huge shout out to Terp Labs. Thank you for getting us high. Right now, I'm smoking the rosin. This shit is fire. Go pick you up some.
Yes, and unofficial sponsor, I want to thank True Infusions. I have not yet received my MTL sponsorship, so True Infusions, Jeezel, is getting me through the day.
Bro, I'll send you the owner's phone number and you can talk to him, see what you can do.
Why do I want to talk? You talk to him. What the fuck? I'm not sponsorship guy. You are.
Yeah, we're both David Johns, which is so funny.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, you went over the cheat code.
I did not. No.
No,
you didn't even go over the gaps that we're bridging. Like, you're so far ahead of yourself.
I know. I've been having a rough ass week, everybody.
Dave,
Fucking week.
you got the Rona.
The boys got Corona, even though I'm wearing a shirt that says I don't have Corona, but I do have Corona. And I'm fucking miserable.
Even though I'm wearing a shirt that says I don't have Corona, I do have Corona. I'm not laughing at. I'm just laughing at how you delivered that. That was pure comedy. And you know what? That's what we're doing here at Trap Stocks. We're bridging the gaps between cannabis, stocks, crypto, which we're a little light on right now, and the comedy game. And Dave did 3 of those in one sentence.
Oh man, what a day! All right, what do we jump into first, Brian?
I don't know. What do we jump into? I'm getting clapped today. How about that? Fuck it. I'm definitely... But I'm not selling. Okay? Not selling. Definitely getting a little clap today, but that's okay. UWMC, massive disappointment up until right now. Their earnings are still tomorrow. I was mistaken. They have an earnings call, like an investor call, the next day. And they have a Super Bowl ad on Sunday. So a lot of catalysts for UWMC, like this week. It would be nice if it stopped just fucking trading sideways. It's really annoying.
Just like how you say that I hold IZEA bag holders, and I'm creating them left and right.
Yep.
We are also creating UWMC bag holders left and right.
Without a doubt. Yes. We are doing that. But, I mean, like, I just don't know. Like, Dan is always one about, like, technical analysis, fundamentals, blah, 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 blah. I've seen the technical analysis of this company. I've seen the fundamentals. They're all really fucking good. Their earnings are coming out tomorrow, pre-market, I think. They're going to post earnings of like fucking $2 billion. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I know. I fucking know. And I can't wait. And it blows my mind that each option is 13 cents that we have.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I actually have 2 options now. I have a couple 12.5 calls for the 19th, and then I have a grip of the $20 calls.
Oh, when did you do that?
I bought the 12.5 calls yesterday. I think I posted about it.
Oh. I don't think you did. I could have been sleeping. I've been sleeping. I think I slept for 14 hours yesterday.
Damn.
I know. I needed it. Still feel like shit.
Yeah. I wish there was a way for me to get my weed sponsorship without coming anywhere close to you, because you weren't that bad when I saw you last, and you look like a fucking... you look like I want to be nowhere near you.
I know. Dude, and the worst part is I have so many boxes that need to be assembled.
Fuck you! Like I said, I'm not touching those Corona crates for a while, dude.
I'm gonna buy 3 things of Lysol, spray them all down.
It's hilarious. Where are you going to get it from? I would not let you anywhere near a store.
Bro, I have been ordering everything delivery. Thank God that I'm into stock so that I can fucking afford it, because I have been ordering everything.
That's hilarious.
This nice fruita drink that I just got, nice PB protein bowl, or protein drink.
Nice. Excellent.
Might have had 8 of them this week.
8 of them. It is Tuesday.
Yeah, well, since beginning of last week.
Okay, that's fair.
One every day. Yeah. All right, so we talked about UWMC. Don't know how that is. It blows my mind that it's still 13 cents a fucking contract. I was looking at the high that it's ever been. The highest it's ever been was 45 cents. And that was last week, mid last week, I think. Earnings are tomorrow. Bro, when is this gonna pop?
I don't know.
Is it being shorted or something? Like, when is this gonna pop?
I do think that it has a pretty high short interest. I think that
why would you want to short a company that is supposed to be the second best mortgage company in the country?
Well, because I mean, usually the short's plan is to get a better long position, right? So like they'll short it down when it's high to kind of like stop momentum, and then people kind of bail out, and really the whole time the good short is buying up those shares on the way down, you know what I mean, to set up a long position so that when something does blow up, they've made money on the way down, now they're going to make money on the way up, and then like, I mean, if they're a particularly greedy short, they'll probably just try to keep shorting it again after it peaks. But I mean, like, if I was able to set up a short position on this, then the writing was on the wall. Like, the hype was so crazy, and it was popping at one point, you know, and then it just like, you just got to kind of throttle it. And now earnings is coming up, and that's a big deal. And it's like, are you going to be able to get through? Are you going to be able to short it through earnings, and then an investor call, and then a Super Bowl ad? Like, is that realistic? I don't know. I think it's on the precipice. Hopefully, there were like a dozen SEC filings last night for UWMC because a couple of employees were awarded like 1,000 shares as part of the merger probably, and then the CEO has like 1.26 billion shares of it. So right now, just on his shares of his own company, he's worth like fucking $10 billion.
Wow.
Yeah, and if I know that guy just from what I've seen of him, he wants that shit to double. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like because there's such a low float, like because he has so many of the shares himself, that I mean, I think once earnings comes out, yeah, it's gonna pop, and then this guy's gonna make a fucking grip, and then that's when you're gonna see a dip, because he's like, all right, do I need 1.2 billion shares, or can I offload 2.5 million of them, you know, and secure fucking $500 million for my net worth? I mean, that's what I would do.
So wild.
I know.
Because they're all competitive motherfuckers too, so I know they want to make more money.
He wants that. The president, Matt, wants 20. Like, he's used $20 in interviews as like a price. He's like, you know, we have a 40-cent per share dividend. You know, if that's a $20 stock, that's 2% dividend. Like, that is a direct quote from him. Right now, it's a 4% dividend. That's crazy.
It blows my mind. I'm going back to like the 1 month chart, and man, this is like exactly what a cup looks like. It fucking started high, it fucking tanked, it consolidated, and now it's just starting to get some upward momentum.
Yeah.
Just starting to.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's gonna last, but.
And this isn't. I mean, that graph doesn't include. You know, doesn't actually show, and I can't pull it up. But that graph doesn't show its time as GHIV. Before, this is just when it merged. It was pretty much immediately shorted down, and it does look like it hit a bottom, and now it's coming up. But GHIV, it hit like $14, $15.
I think it went up a little bit higher than that, to be honest, like 17 or 18 at one point, didn't it?
I have no idea. I don't know if it was like 7 to 18 was a flash in a pan. I think Robinhood says 14. I can't even pull it up. Not on TradingView.
I can check real quick. Just keep talking. I'll check.
Yeah. So I mean, like, as far as I know, it hit at least like 13.5, and then it came down, and it's like, but that was pre-merger. That was speculation. Now it's like a real thing, and it's a fucking, you know, multi-billion-dollar company instead of a SPAC deal. I don't know. I mean, like Rocket got dragged through the mud, but Rocket is at 21, 23 right now.
Yeah, you were right on the money. On December 28th, the highest it went was 1438, and then after that, it just did not stop going down.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of hype for it, and it got shorted pretty heavily. It created a lot of bag holders, especially when, I mean, last week it was below 10, and if you were on StockTwits, people were borderline suicidal. You know, they're like, I can't, this is the worst SPAC ever, I'm fucking holding a bag, and it's just like take a breath, dude, because everybody expects the SPACs to, because like 95% of the SPACs this year blew up immediately, you know?
Like that.
Bam! But that, I mean, like,
so funny?
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
No, dude, like, while we were talking about this, my brother even texted me. He's like, yo, bro, when is the earnings?
Dude, he got in yesterday. Like, get over yourself. I've been holding these things for a month.
And that's what people don't understand, because when we made like our money a couple weeks ago, we've been holding that shit for a fucking month.
Yeah.
We bought it at a good price, got super depressed that it went all the way down to pennies. So you're like, all right, we have to average down at this point.
Have to
see if we can make our money back. And fortunately, we hit a couple of them, but this one's just blowing my mind. This one's not like anything else that we have seen all year.
No.
Not at all.
I mean, our calls are still good until mid-month. It's got to move between now and then. You know, it just has to. I think it's completely, unless, I mean, bro, it would be hilarious if it just tanked off after earnings. Then I'm just gonna have to put it at the bottom of my list and never look at it again. Just be like, well, whatever. That was life.
Dude, I would fucking cry.
I know you would. You're far too emotional.
I am. All right, what else are you looking at in your portfolio? Let's talk about yours first.
Okay. Silver. What a great... Man, I'm proud of myself on this one. I gotta be perfectly honest with you. Because, like...
SLV, all right?
No, just a SLV.
SLV.
Ben got us all to buy calls for silver on what, like January 27th, I think. Or no, I think it was the 28th, rather.
Okay.
Somewhere around here. It was like at one of these pops, and they just like, it dwindled down the end of the day, right? And then there was a silver squeeze being pushed on Reddit that caused it to pop up. So ended up like buying a contract for $1, I think selling it at $1.80. Maybe even $2. Not positive on it. But like made a nice little profit. And then yesterday was going through, February 1st, yesterday. And I'm looking on Reddit, and everybody's like, guys, there's not a silver squeeze. This is by Citadel Capital, which is one of the hedge funds that's losing a shit ton of money in GME. It's like a coordinated push for them to get more money for them. So, like, it was just a bunch of people. Yeah, so it's people trying to basically pull away funding from GME, from GameStop. So I see this, and I see a shit ton of posts popping up. So I bought, at $27, I bought silver $25 puts. It fucking tanked overnight. Those puts printed immediately. I think I sold one. Hang on, I got it right here. Love this shit. It's still going up, too. Look at this. So I bought two for 34 cents each. Okay. This morning I sold one for 74 cents. So I made $6, and right now they're 91 cents because silver keeps going down. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna ride that out. I honestly think silver's gonna go probably to like 23, because that's what it was trading at. Yeah, because that's what it was trading at before the.
On the 27th.
Yeah, right before the push, it was trading at like 23.
Yeah, because I did sell out of that, I think the day after, which I did miss out on a couple bucks because it did surge the other day, but then it tanked, it came right back down.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm glad. I think I made a $20 profit, called it a day, spreading myself way too thin on these fucking option calls. Knowing that, like, I could have had 25,000 more in my account makes me so sad. It makes me reevaluate my whole life.
It's okay. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, like I think we're winning more than what we're losing, so I can't fucking complain. I did stop the bleeding yesterday. I think I might have stopped the bleeding today because I went into 4 calls yesterday and 3 of them were great. One of them was the bust. I kind of want to talk about the bust first, if you don't mind.
Let's go for it.
So the first one, this is the first one I actually got into. I don't say I rushed, but maybe I did buy the news, you know. So like that's just my fault. I didn't think it was a news. I thought it was a rumor, so I got confused. So right when I heard that Neo and XPav killed it in their January deliveries, because it was fucking February 1st, you know, Neo went up 350%. So I decided to dive into XPav. So I am down like $750 on XPav right now because I just wanted this to be a fucking day trade.
Oof.
So I watched it all day yesterday. I bought 5 contracts. Watched it all day and it was great. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it sit. StockTwits is saying great things about it. The chart says it's fucking gonna do great. I'm just gonna let it sit. You know, if I lose a couple bucks, I lose a couple bucks. I wake up in the morning, it fucking tanked. You know, I was like, oh, and it was the only one that tanked too. I'm like, just why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, I mean, so you bought it high 2 weeks in a row now. You did this with Beyond and XPev.
Yep.
Just don't throw more money at it. It's just not looking like a good graph right now. There's a big head and shoulders, it seems. You know, it kind of looks like, I mean, honestly, it looks like it might try to make a push down. The way this is going, I see an easy push down to 44. And then if that breaks, you're going right back down to 38.
Oh, dude, fucking Robinhood. I hate Robinhood. I just went to go just check on my phone. It says I signed in too many times when I wasn't even doing anything.
Damn.
Now I gotta re-log into all that shit. Totally forget my password. So I can't look at that right now. God fucking damn it.
That's so ridiculous. Do you know, so everybody's shitting on Robinhood, obviously, because they fucked up massively this week. We get it. But, like, a lot of other brokerages are also really fucking up. Like, just 2 days ago, I pulled almost all of my available cash out of Robinhood to transfer it over to Webull, just to get a notice today saying that Webull's restricting stock buys too. And it's like, man, even the Chinese are in on this? What's going on here? This is fucking crazy.
So out of all the different brokerages to pick from, you went to Webull?
Well, I already had a Webull account.
You don't have a Thinkorswim?
No.
I thought you did. I thought we did it at the same time.
No, we did Webull. You probably did Thinkorswim with Ben.
Yeah, I must have done it with Ben.
Yeah.
It's super complex, but I really like it.
That's cool. Yeah, Webull's definitely, like, Webull's the next step up from Robinhood, and I guess I'll end up getting comfortable with that, and then I'll move to Thinkorswim if I need to. But you can short on Webull, which is like what I wanted to try to do sometime anyway. So it'll be a nice way to try to learn that.
Wow, you're gonna go to the dark side.
It's not the dark side. Shorting was invented to keep the market in check, and also, I mean, mostly keep the market in check. You know, if it's always buying and relying on selling, then people can just hold, and that's how you create bubbles. So, like, yeah, I bought fucking silver puts today. You gotta play both sides. You can't be emotional about it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I am way too emotional.
You are way too emotional. I was worried about you. Like, Fubo took a dump today, and Dan said that he was on the trading floor with you, and all he could hear was you groaning and going, "Oh, Fubo."
Yeah, I probably wasn't groaning from my stock. I was probably groaning because I thought I was gonna die all morning.
Oh, and then also Fubo was killing you.
And then Fubo probably did not help. So I actually have Fubo up on my trading view right now. If you want to start talking about Fubo.
Yeah, Fubo's another one similar to Workhorse. Like, Fubo loves going on runs, huge runs. What did it go on? Like an $11 run yesterday?
I think it was a wee bit more. Was it a wee bit? Hold on, I'll check. Let's go to the 5-day.
So February 1st, it was at like 41, and it peaked out at 52. That's an $11 run. That's crazy. Yeah. You know, that's like a 25% run, I think. That's insanity. And and now it's going to go down, and it'll fucking go back up. It's just like Workhorse. Like, they love going on massive runs that get a lot of short attention, and then that just fuels the next run up. Like, they're both, I think, great stocks. You can watch the Super Bowl on Fubo.
Yeah.
I mean...
I think that's the kicker right now.
What's that?
I think that's the kicker right now. I think anything that's going to be related to the Super Bowl this week, I think it's going to soar. That's why I invested into DraftKings, and you see how fucking DraftKings went last night.
I actually didn't. What happened with DraftKings? Oh, damn. That's nice.
Yeah, bro.
Did you buy shares or contracts?
Contracts. I bought 5 contracts.
What were they? Are they?
So I bought them at $335. So I spent $1,500 for these 5 contracts, and then I made a profit, $1,500. So I made all my money back.
David, I don't care about that. I want to know what your calls are.
I fucking can't look at it right now. 'Cause my phone.
Ah. Okay.
So I bought 5 $56 calls that expire on the 19th.
Okay.
So I do have them another 2 weeks out in a weird way if I really wanted to keep them. So the reason why I went out to February 19th, because that goes back to the Greeks. The Greeks were just much better than the ones that were expiring this week. So I just don't want to be buying something, that could go up 40 cents per dollar, and then it subtracts fucking 90 cents or $1 a day. That's not. I'm weighing my options. It's not there.
Sure.
So I'm trying to be smarter.
I understand. That's a good call.
So DraftKings, I'm super excited about.
That's good. Another pretty good play I had, and my only regret was not buying more. I only bought 1. I don't know why I didn't buy at least 2. Was that right before market close? Yeah, Twitter. Right before market closed on Friday. Yeah, I bought $51 calls. They were like just in the money, and I think I paid $1.92, and then today I sold out at like 3 something, I think. Ended up making $100 on it. Yeah, it was a good one. I mean, I probably could have held on a little bit longer, but I was just like, I'm quite okay with this. I almost doubled my money, in like 2 days. And
what time did you sell out?
Maybe about an hour ago.
Okay, so 10:35 to 9:35. Yeah, because I still have my 2 calls.
Which ones do you have?
I bought 2 $50 calls.
Nice.
Expire on Friday, but I bought these last Thursday or Friday, one of those days. And so I just let that one sit because I was like, it's got to fill the gap, and it definitely filled the gap because I'm looking at the 30-minute chart right now on TradingView, and that completely filled the gap.
Yeah.
And so I think it's going to make another little push right now, though.
Yeah, I think it might. I was thinking about maybe rebuying in, like at a closer in the money call, because they're not expensive. Like I think a $55 call right now is less than $2. I'm not positive. I haven't looked at it, but it's just like these are, it's not that bad, and I think it is gonna pop up a little bit. It's got earnings coming up this week too, I think.
I'll double check on that because I'm not actually sure, but it's only up 3.87%, so it does have room to run. My $50 calls are at $460. If you're interested.
What'd you buy them at?
$217.
Nice. Did you trim any?
Yeah. I only bought 2.
See, it's on its way up. I would probably sell one of them. I wish I had bought 2, because like selling that one was almost difficult, but it's just like, just realize this profit. And then I used it to buy silver puts, which immediately paid.
Yeah, like I think maybe we should, if we're really confident and it's already going up, like we're visually seeing, it fill the gap, maybe we should think about buying the 5s, because sometimes the 2's not enough.
Yeah.
That's what I did with this one. I'm just going to buy the 2 contracts. I'm just going to get a position. Maybe if it does go up, maybe I'll buy 2. So when I average them a little bit more, so I have a little bit more time to play with. But it's okay. I spent $434 on them, and then I got a total return of $516 back.
Beautiful.
118%.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
No. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, Twitter did recently get shorted pretty aggressively. You know, it filled that gap. It was actually a Trump supporter short, which was hilarious. So just, I mean, like, keep an eye on it, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. And it's, I pulled up Workhorse, but it's getting sympathy off Snapchat, which, if you look at their graph, like, if you side by side their graphs today, Twitter's is a little bit better, but they're virtually identical.
That makes me so sad because I had Workhorse and Snapchat all week last week, and it kept going down because I think they were part of the meme stocks last week. So Robinhood just started funding everything. We just got fucked on so many things. Like I just have to keep telling myself, like, bro, like you had it. You had the stocks. It's unfortunate what everything would happen, and those got lumped into it. The Beyond, the FUBU, the Workhorse, the Snap. Literally everything I was in just got fucked, and I was in it weeks before any of this shit happened. And I don't know, definitely bad karma for some.
I don't think it's bad karma. I mean, we got robbed legitimately, but again, fuck it, I'll take it on the chin. I just don't give a shit. You know, I'm coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow's always a new day. It really, like, yeah, sure, you can take my money from me today. I'm going to get it back. I don't care if it's going to take a week. I'm up fucking almost 10 times since December. I mean, like, you know, it's like, okay, what, you needed to steal from me that bad, motherfuckers, when I was at my highest at 15K? Like, okay, I guess you need it more than I do. Fuck off.
It's funny.
Thieves! Thieves!
On Workhorse, I have it at the 5-minute chart. So you see how it did tank this morning.
Yep.
Right? How long do you think it's going to consolidate for? Because the more stocks that I'm staring at, like just this week, it has been consolidating for days before it does something.
No, I mean, I think that Workhorse is going to do, like, I'm pretty confident it's going to run back up. Because, like, we've already seen this. This is the third time we've seen this in a week. Like, look at it. If you're looking at I'm looking at the 30-minute chart, right?
Yeah.
It had a big pop-up. Brian called it, right at $23. That was pre-Biden, like right before Biden announced his thing, which he announced, right? And now it's just, bro, it's getting closer and fucking closer. With every day that goes by, the UPS announcement or the USPS announcement, USP announcement is coming closer.
Yeah, but when does your contract expire, though?
Oh, I bought YOLO fucking, let's see, Dan and I YOLO'd $100 into Workhorse $50 calls this week.
But when do they expire?
This week, Friday.
Oh! Why? Okay, I guess.
Because like look at the previous dips. This is what I'm saying. I personally think that Workhorse is good for another run. Do I think it's going to hit $50? No. It finds really heavy rejection at $40. But here's the thing. It can go on a $15 run. You just saw Fubo do it yesterday. They're pretty much identical stocks. Like, Workhorse went on a run yesterday. It went on like a, $6 run? It got shorted.
I don't know. I tried not to even fucking look at it from being so upset about it.
Yeah, I think that you're going to see another pop-up by Thursday, the latest. That's why we did our lottery ticket for this week was $100 into Workhorse 50 calls, because I think it's gonna at least double, but the volatility on it's what you look for in the lotto tickets.
I just want to give a huge shout out right now to Mad Terp Labs because this fucking rosin looks tight as fuck. I don't know if you guys can see how good that looks.
Nah.
Can you even see that?
Nah, the camera isn't really focusing on it. It just looks like a booger.
Well, it's great. Like, the color's good, the consistency's good. It's just fucking fire. Got my Puffco getting ready.
Oh my god.
I want to get back into Workhorse because I felt like I was robbed last week, and that wasn't my fault. Because I felt like because everything else that I'm picking, like we're right there. It's maybe just the wrong time. because I picked the Twitter calls were great, the DraftKings calls were great. The only thing I really got fucked on was the XPEV. I should have sold out of Fubo like 10 times.
How about Starbucks?
Starbucks is doing great. SBUX for people that don't know.
Looks like it's filling that gap from 105.
Yeah. It's so funny because like I texted Stevie this morning because it was me, Stevie, and Dan, and like me and Stevie and Dan are in Ride, UWMC, and Starbucks, and so I saw Starbucks get out of the fucking hole today, so it was in the green. I'm like, Steve, you can sell it whenever you feel comfortable, and then he sold it immediately. It's funny.
What a baby. He'll learn.
He'll learn, but at least he made his money back on that.
Yeah.
And but I know this is just gonna go up. Like it's filling the fucking gap. Find the stocks that are filling the gap. It's that easy.
Was it you or Dan that told me that Steve was complaining about his UWMC bag, and it's like, bro, were we just talking about that?
It's because I told he has 5 of them.
Oh, his lotto tickets are so heavy. Get over it, buddy.
He's gonna be so happy because it does expire in 2 weeks.
It's so much time. It was like, I mean, I just think back to Fubo, where Fubo looked like it was gonna do nothing, and me and Dan were like, we're gonna get out of these the second we can, and you were like, we have 3 weeks. Yeah. And it's like, and then like a week went by, and it went on such a massive run, which like, I mean, it's still did those things hit $10 again?
No, it did not. The closest it went back, it hit the same. It hit the same price point of when it was at $10, but it was only at 5. Fucking asshole.
That sucks because it was on such an aggressive run. You know, when it hit $10, I guess. No, that's not true. It hit 55 on the 27th, and it has not been able to do that again. So that's why it hasn't hit 10. If it hit 55, it'd probably be worth around $10. But Fubo's another one. Like, look at it. If Fubo's another one that, after it goes for a run, it has to cool down a little bit. But that's just, dude, it's just like, oh man, my legs are tired. Just kidding, motherfucker. And it takes off, like just like Workhorse. You should feel good about these. I think. How many more do you have?
10, and I only have 10 more CCIVs left too.
Wow.
I did see that F cell hit an all-time high today.
CCIV looks nice.
Yeah, CCIV. I'm just waiting for that merger. What did you post about it this morning? Because I didn't get to read it while I was dying, but I did see like the title. Somebody posted something.
Yeah,
it
no.
Takes like 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days for.
Because they filed something and it takes 2 to 3 days for their lawyers to come out and say something.
Yeah, that was last night, and it wasn't me. It was Ben talking to somebody who I didn't know. But it looked like somebody within Lucid filed for, like, I don't know, their name, Lucid Motor Works or whatever, to go public. So it seems it's like that's what you do before you announce a merger or whatever. I think that's the speculation. So, it clearly popped from that. And it blew the fuck up yesterday.
Yes, it fucking did. Remember, like, we were talking yesterday? I sold 5 of them because you were like, yeah, maybe we should just trim some. And then the next day, the merger happened. It'd be so funny if it's by the end of today.
I don't know why I didn't get... It's like, man, I guess I fucked up not buying those CCIV contracts. I just didn't even know about them, I think, when you guys bought them. Or when you bought them.
So I bought them the same day when I originally bought Beyond the first time.
When you made a grip?
When I made a grip.
So I was on the plane.
Because I
was going to Hawaii.
So I remember it was between CCIV or Beyond, and I picked CCIV, right? CCIV started tanking. I'm like, oh my god, I just spent all my money on this, and it's tanking. And then as I watched Beyond just soar, I'm like, why I gotta trust my fucking gut? Why am I not trusting my gut, right? So then I saw Beyond like tank a little bit after open. So it was like 8 o'clock-ish because it was like a half hour. So it went up, went down, and then it started to come back up. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking YOLO right now because I never do day trade. And I did it, and then it went up like $7,000, and I was like, oh, thank God. And then like the Monday after, because that was a Friday, CCIV started to go. So they were both great fucking calls, but somehow I pulled that out of my ass.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bummer. I missed both of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you were in Hawaii.
Yeah. Dev, could you grab me a napkin?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, Brian, we still need to do like the spa day.
I know. Unfortunately, like my toesy woesies are ugly right now, and I need to get them cleaned up. But I've been waiting for you. Thank you. To not be a Corona cutie anymore.
So I'm gonna assume by the end of the month we should be fine.
Yeah. I almost told Devin we should just go get the pedicures this week. I mean, I could probably wait till the end of the month, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to.
It's tattoo season right now, so load up before you go into the pool.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, the only tattoo I would get at this point is if I could hit 100K, I will either get actual diamonds tattooed on my hands, or maybe like diamonds across my knuckles. That'd be real fun.
That would be real fucking tight.
Yeah, I already planned that. Like, I was thinking about it. It's like DIAMONDS, diamonds. That'd be sick as fuck. And also, I'm almost middle-aged. It's time to do something irrational.
Bro, I was thinking about like maybe like the two little like a gloss diamond in each like middle finger. That's where I was going, but you're gonna go fucking pull out diamonds. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe across the knuckles, but I also kind of liked the idea of like right here on the webbing of your hands, getting like diamonds on each of them. But like 2 diamonds is too much. Like, you can have 2 diamond pictures, or you can have diamond knuckles. But you can't have diamond knuckles and diamond fucking hand webs. Then people are like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I've seen so many dudes with the diamonds right here.
Yeah.
So what about just getting like some fucking right on top of the hands?
See, I feel like I was thinking that at first, but I feel like that is also, that's like, I've been seeing that pop up a lot lately. And then I just thought diamonds across your knuckles knuckle tats are dope. Billy has Have Hope, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, but you would just have it one word.
One word, diamonds.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah. And then I'd have to get grills if I got diamonds on my knuckles. Like, that's just the next step after that.
Which I do know somebody you can get some from, probably for a little bit cheaper than.
I'm not getting grill. I'm not getting grills, and 2, I'm not getting back alley Dave grills. Like, that's not how I'm getting my fucking grills, dude. Guys, like, check out this grill. It's sick as fuck. It's like, bro, this is clearly aluminum foil. It's like, I know, but I spent hours polishing it. Like,
So funny. Oh no, because like I was for a long time I was trying to find like a trap culture pendant.
I know. I remembered. Yeah.
And so the same people. So fucking funny.
Some of your ideas are so goofy, like the trap culture. I remember how aggressively you're like, I'm gonna get a trap culture pendant made. I was like, why? What the fuck? Are you in a rap video? What's going on?
Well, like I deserve one. So this is what I negotiated with my boss, right? And so when I was kind of like dilly-dallying around doing like the show randomly during the summertime with you, he wanted me to start wholesaling more weed. I'm like, bro, like I'm having a good time over here. If you want me to come back, like there has to be some speculations. I'm like, bro, if I come back, you're buying me a fucking pendant. And that was one of the requirements, and I just never actually like went through with it. So I am owed one. So by any debt, you give me 2 months now, and I'll get one.
That's so funny. Bro, if I'm coming back, you owe me a pendant. That's hilarious.
And he okayed with that. I was like, I need a raise and I need a pendant. And he's like, fine. So I came back. But then the whole testing issue thing happened in Arizona, and that was a shit show. And so now I'm just doing this full time now until I could do trap events, I think.
Yeah. I can't say what we're going to be doing, but Broken Drift is going to be producing live comedy shows very soon. Like,
what's up, dude?
I think next month.
So,
yeah. Pretty exciting.
Definitely. For sponsors.
For what?
Do you guys have sponsors yet?
Not that I know of. And the show that we're producing, we're producing it for, it's like an established name in, I'm trying to think, independent comedy. So they used to do shows here, the producers moved, and then we were approached to continue producing the shows, which is quite nice. So that'll be great. We don't have to promote it or anything. We just get to produce the show.
Do it.
I know that's the best part. Yeah. But I will talk to them about sponsorships. I know that you love sponsoring things.
I like sponsorships.
I just pulled up the workhorse graph for like the week, the 5-minute graph on.
Okay.
I really like the way it looks.
I feel like it needs to consolidate just a wee bit more.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's got a short signal right now, but there are some green candles upwards. That drop off from 40 was just so significant. It was way more significant than the last time it hit 40. But look at the last time it hit 40, which was just on Jan 27. We've hit 40, and then on the 29th, it was at 38. It made another push. I'm kind of expecting a pretty similar thing. I think probably tomorrow or Thursday, you're going to see another push up on it.
All right, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to have one more of these small downtrends like it previously had. It just had 2 of them right beforehand, right?
Uh-huh.
I think you will find consolidation around 30, a little like 33.50, something like that, 33-ish. A little about 33.25. I think it's going to drop down another $1. I really do.
You think it's going down another $1?
One more dollar to like 33.15, 20-ish, and then I think it's going to come. Then I think it's going to make its run.
If it dropped down another $1, it would not impact me significantly. I would assume my calls would probably end up halving, which is like whatever, down $50 on it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I love out of the money calls for workhorses, inevitable runs. They're so much fun. They're a lot of fun to watch. I have stock in workhorse too. I only have 4 stocks, but I believe in them. I think they can do it.
All right.
Do you
have anything else to add to the show?
I don't think so. Thank you everybody for checking us out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. If you're an old Spotify listener, I'm real sorry. I can't. I got a lot of shit going on right now. I can't do the audio too. We'll get back to it, I promise.
Cool.
Cool.
Great show.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, bro.
Peace.
I'll go on the trading.